got a little bit of time on the Sunday evening, October the 12th. I want to take a look at those chances for Denver's first freeze and maybe our first snow in that 6 to 10 day window for us. Looking ahead, this would be roughly October the 18th through the 22nd. I know a lot of you hoping that you get your first snow prediction right. So let's kind of take a look at that window. First of all, this week, no first 32, no first snow, right? We're going to be in the 60s. We do briefly cool down for us. We'll actually be near 80 for us on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll cool down back into the 60s. Some rain showers for us on Thursday, a little mountain snow. No big deal. Now, the attention starts to get a bit more interesting. So what's going to happen is we get two storms that move through. The first one, that'll drop those temperatures down in the 60s with some rain showers for us on Thursday, right? That storm's going to be too far north. It's too warm ahead of it to really generate any freeze chances, any snow chances really for us here in Denver area. Maybe some patchy frost, but it's a second storm after that. That's the one that's got my attention because you get that first storm to kind of cool things down a little bit. Then a second storm, and some modeling has been varying with this one that I'm showing you here. And sometimes it's showing a storm that would be off to our south, kind of an ideal storm track for us here in Colorado, which would not only bring us our first freeze and draw in so much colder air from the north, but that would give us that potential somewhere in that Monday to Wednesday. This is looking out a little bit here, folks, so don't get too excited. We're talking about October the 19th through the 21st, somewhere in there, Monday through Wednesday, somewhere in that time window, most likely. And that don't hold me to that, by the way. They can vary by a day or two. Remember, this is a long ways out. But that is when things start getting a little bit interesting. Again, you get a secondary trough. It's a big one. That's the way the modeling has been pretty consistent about that. The issue is it looks a bit too far north. The model's been kind of oscillating, and again, 7 to 10 day window, they're going to do that. But they've been oscillating a little bit, and they've been kind of leaning a little bit further north. If it does lean north, that would mean some mountain snow here in Denver, a notable cool down, probably our first, freeze, maybe even first hard freeze of the season. But we're probably not talking snow, maybe some rain showers. But it is one to watch because if this does die far enough south, this is the time of year with a leading trough that could be a bit more interesting. So as always, I'll keep you posted, but just keep an eye on that October the 18th through the 22nd window.